up, guys? I am currently at the restaurant. It's called Casa de Rest. The Rest. But this table's a little wobbly. I just knocked the whole damn menu down. Grab that real quick. All right. I just ordered my food. I was recording on my GoPro on the way over here, but this is a really nice restaurant. There's so many nice restaurants in Guayaquil. This is a soursop. So soursop is not too much with the flavor, but it's really good as far as like soursop is really good as far as like health-wise. It's a really healthy type of food. Hopefully I get a couple people to tune in today. Last night was, oh man, this table doing too much. I gotta get my stand. Table got a wobble in the lid, but I got something for that. Today's a gloomy day outside. Let's see how this works with the stand. Alright, that's a little higher. But it looks like it's gonna work. Yeah. Oh, that's too. There we go. Alright, hopefully that works out, guys. But yeah, man, I'm StyleKing Marco. If you're new to the channel, I'm in Ecuador, in Guayaquil, Ecuador. It's a port city. It's a very, very busy city. This restaurant is pretty cool. Okay, that's different. You eat people? Are you from Germany? I heard that they used to eat people in Germany. I know they used to barbecue people in America. So are you like one of those people? Do you like barbecuing people, or do you like just eat people raw? In the pause. I was just asking. I'm not sure, you know. You're German for real? I was born in Germany, actually. What's up, Ronan? What's going on, my brother? As you see, I'm safe and sound so far. So far, so good. Yeah, I was born in Nuremberg, Germany. Yeah. Then I lived in a place called Frankfurt. Oh, wow. This salad is really good. The salad dressing kind of reminds me of the house salad dressing at Olive Garden. That vinaigrette. But yeah, man. I appreciate everybody coming in to the channel, man. All the new subscribers. Please subscribe. I will be having a lot of new content. It's my first time coming to Ecuador, so I'm definitely gonna be posting a lot more videos, doing a lot of things I've never done before, trying a lot of food I never tried before. This morning I was with an Ecuadorian chick. She had me eating stuff I ain't never ate before. You know how somebody like, try it, try it, try it. I tried it. The shit was good though. It was actually good. What's going on? Is it knock spot? What's going on, buddy? Or sister, whoever you are. With that mouth, dude. Hey, shout out to the UK in the building. Hopefully everything's going okay in the UK right now. How are things in the UK? Tell me the truth. It's all good? Okay. I heard about the rioting and the protesting going on against the foreigners. It looked dangerous for a second. I don't know what part of it. I'm not familiar. I'm from the United States, so I know they got United Kingdom, London. All that's supposed to be different, right? In my mind, it kind of all go together, I guess. Or is all of it England? Let me stop being ignorant, because I damn sure don't know. But I'm curious. I'm curious about everything, man. I be wanting to know. That's true. That's very true. I saw a lot of robbing and looting on film, but I don't know. Things are always different than the media portrays it to be, in my belief. Like, I was downtown Atlanta during the Black Lives Matter protest, and on the news, they made it seem like people was going crazy. They was doing this and doing that. I had people calling me concerned for my safety. I was out at a restaurant like this having a good day. And I was downtown Atlanta, so shit, let them tell it I live in the most dangerous place in Georgia. But I don't have any problems. Soup with the pork. This is a salad. It's like a starter. So I'm at a steakhouse. They have a lot of steakhouses in Ecuador. So I'm at a steakhouse and I ordered steak and shrimp. I just wanted something light. This is really like a lunch for me, but some people eating dinner, but it's lunch for me. So I'm starting with the salad, and I'm gonna have the steak and shrimp. I got the soursop juice. This shit look crazy. Soursop is really good for you. They don't sell it in the United States, but it's really good for you. And but it has like a dull taste. It's kind of like pineapple flavor, but really, really weak. I don't want to say the word wrong. The acid level in it is really low though. It's like an anti-sugar, so it's not sweet, but it's really good for you. I stayed out really late last night, partying with two chicas that I met last night. So I stayed up really late. So I'm trying to put some healthy stuff in my body, so I'm eating this salad and drinking this soursop before I go back to, destroying my body, drinking alcohol and all that kind of stuff. So I heard about some gyms, so I got to get into that routine and go on to work out. Hey, Ro, how did the podcast go last night, man? I hate I missed it. I wanna do something maybe later on tonight with you guys. But it's the weekend now. It's probably gonna be crazy out here. I'm trying to live it up without living it up too much. Hey, what's going on with you guys? We got somebody from UK in the building. We got Texas in the building. What else we got? Thank you guys for stopping through. If you stopped through, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We got friends from all over the world. Y'all go follow my boy Ronan. Ronan, if you still here, drop your link. I want you guys to subscribe to Ronan Traveler's channel. Very positive guy, man. I always got my back. I always talking good, positive things. What do I think about child-free people? I am child-free myself, so I don't have anything against people with children or without children. I think that when you have kids, it is a great responsibility. It's a very great responsibility. I don't think it should be taken lightly. That's why I don't have it, and that's why I'm not going on my way to making it with somebody that I'm not sure if I want to be with for a long time. Because being a child one time myself, I know how important it is to have people that care about you and want to see you do good. Oh, there's a woman. All right, Fatima. Hello, Fatima. Where you from? We got a love connection going on here. Are you in Estados Unidos? There was a couple of cool ladies in the chat last night. But they were married. Saudi Arabia. I'm sorry, I started laughing. It's not funny. I just started laughing because, are you Muslim? I thought y'all did. This is. What's up, Mike Larry? Welcome back. But yeah, Fatima, like, I didn't mean to laugh at you. It's just, you know, we all got our assumptions on other places. So, tell me about yourself. Are you like Arabic, or and are you a Muslim? And do they have arranged marriages? Are you trying to get away from your arranged marriage now? But yeah, what's up, Mike? You see, I'm still alive after that last night. It's crazy. Oh, girl. Okay. They got some very, I think Arabic women and Indian women are some of the most beautiful women on the planet. Along with like Filipinos, some Filipino women are super beautiful. Oh, the lollipop. I forgot that she had that lollipop going crazy like that. I forgot about that part. But yeah, it went crazy. So that's what I was about to say. She tried to get me into her car, man. So she was like, oh, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and go. So I was like, I'm gonna take I took a Uber. I called my Uber and she was like, no, you can ride with me. Ride with me. She's saying it in Spanish though, I had to translate. And then so I was like, I'm not riding with you. Cause I damn sure I had only been here. This was only my second date in the brand new country, so I'm not gonna jump in the car with them. So she ended up pulling up on me later on though. It took her 2 hours to get to me, so thank God I didn't ride with her. Yeah, man, shit. Gotta know how to move. Gotta know how to move. So yeah, she ended up pulling up on me. She was real cool. Everything went real smooth. No problems at all. But yeah, so she trying to meet back up with me tonight. It was hard to get rid of her a little bit. She was I guess not clingy, but you know, I kind of got the feeling I'm kind of got some feelings, but not feelings, but I kind of got some feelings that she might be a little wild if you can't tell, if you couldn't tell from last night. So it seems like she'll be a good, fun person to be around, though. I could learn a lot about the city from her and her friend. She was like, "Oh, she's like, my friend wanted to come back with us." I was like, "What?" So I asked her, I was like, "Do you like your friend like that, where you would want to be intimate with her?" And she was like, "No." So I said, "Well, damn, fuck no. Why the fuck would she want to come? Why would you bring her?" Gotta know how to move. It's an important question. Like, come on now. So I don't want to speak too soon. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah. She wanted to take plenty of pictures too. So like, what I was about to say? Oh, they both were like jockeying for position though, like I could tell. Cause I got like both of their information at the same time. But then like, they would go to the bathroom at the same time. Which is, nothing wrong with that. But when they would go to the bathroom at the same time, they were both texting me. You know what I mean? Trying to like get me to their cells, which is pretty nice. They have that competition going on. So this place might not be so bad. I don't want to speak too soon, but I definitely like it more than Brazil already. I went on Philly Dom's live yesterday for a hot second when he was live, just to say what's up to him, because he usually like, he usually fuck with me when he see me in the chat. And then he was saying, "Oh, I can't wait to go back to Brazil." And I saw he went to Salvador, so I was like, "Yeah, I don't know about that Salvador shit." He was like, "You was around the wrong people," and blah blah blah. I was like, "Man, let me exit out this damn fool live, man." Nothing against him, but we two different type of guys. Like, my expectations for a country, my expectations in life, I think are gonna be different than everybody else. Not everybody, but for different types of people. Okay. Perfect. Well, I'm gonna get a bebida.
Tenemos mojito, margarita.
Y'all got capellina?
Caipirinha.
What you suggest? Okay. Cerveza. Oh, Pilsner. Regular. Now, so the food is smoking, guys. You should have it smoking. They got it popping in here. Everybody's staring at me. I'm on the phone, I guess, talking to the phone. But hey, I'm getting used to being stared at. They don't have too many black people around here with money, I guess. I don't got no money. But like I said, most of the people in these countries don't eat at these type of places. Yeah, it's a really nice place. It said that the food was $14.75 for a steak, shrimp, French fries, and a salad. It said $14.75. So since I bought juice, it's a sour sop. The sour sop probably, I can't remember how much sour sop, probably about $2 or $3. Hey, QB Flexing in the building. Shout out to you, bro. Yeah, I was just talking about last night. It was pretty wild, bro. I mean, it didn't get too wild because we were talking about going to another bar and getting more drinks. Moderator? Yeah, I can make it a moderator. I don't know if I can do it on this. Usually I do it with my other phone. But I give it a try. Let's see. Don't do nothing crazy, man. You gotta help me out. Don't be fucking me over as a moderator. Thank you so much. Gracias, hermano. I made QB placement a moderator too. Is my boy? I think Mike Lowry need to be a moderator. Mike Lowry need to be a moderator too. He been holding it down since he been here. And I appreciate that for sure. Damn, well, why you hating on Mike Lowry? All right. Y'all moderators now. I sure appreciate that. But yeah, I got some good moderators too, man. Because when people come in with that trolling shit, they be quick to shut that shit down. I appreciate that. Because I don't like to argue with people for no reason. And plus, I don't like people trying to take me out of my character for no reason. And I'm just trying to have a good time and show you guys what I'm doing. If you don't like it, change the channel, you know? This steak looks like it's still bleeding a little bit. No lie. So yeah, QB. You know, we were talking about going to another place to get some drinks, but I think they started getting a little tipsy. So they ordered a second drink, and then they was ready to go, and they were trying to both go back with me, and I was like, hell nah. But I rode separately though. There's a girl that I ended up kicking it with. With the lighter skinned girl that had the lollipop. She had her own car. She, you know, the one that said she was a receptionist at her office. She got her own car or whatever. But she was trying to hang around though. She was trying to call off work and shit. I was like, no, don't call off work. You can go in late, but don't call off. And then she still overslept. Her alarm was going off and shit. She ain't even fucking get up. So she was kind of hard to get up out of there, but I wasn't, man. She was mad cool for real. Oh shit. They done planted a flag in my shit. Bleeding well done today. This shit still bleeding. It say well done. They do you like that in DR though. You order a well done steak, that shit come pink as fuck. I can only imagine if you said medium, well, or rare shit, they ain't even gonna cook that motherfucker at all. They just gonna throw it on the plate. They brought the German mug out. Salute to the guy that was from Germany. What's up? Where you go? Where you live at in Germany? Donde eres? Hey QB Flexing, where you at right now? I know you always moving around. Last time I thought I saw you were in what, Guadalajara. And shout out to QB Flexing doing it before me. He was in Guayaquil before me. He gave me a lot of good advice already. That's what I'm talking about. No gatekeeping around here. I like real people like that. I can't stand these gatekeepers that, oh, I'm gonna keep it a secret. Now, I do understand putting limitations on the information that you put out, because there's a lot of places that are overrun, oversaturated with people, but with Western mindsets. I really feel like that's kind of part of the issue in Brazil. They have a lot of outside influence, which is dangerous sometimes with different cultures. But that's life. Like, what can I do about that? When it's people come before you. Sour South really is not the best fruit drink to drink, but I'm trying to sober up, get a little healthier. Then I'm gonna smash the rest of this beer. Try to give me a little cocktail. See what this steak hitting on. Man, I had steak every night I've been here. I gotta start eating the damn real food. It looks cooked. It's cooked. It's not burnt, but it's cooked. I don't like it burnt. Oh, wow, that's pretty tender. But yeah, stuff like last night, you need that kind of stuff. Like, I don't need attention all the time. But it's damn sure a confident boost to have two beautiful women just come and socialize with you out the blue. And to truly be in the moment. Like, they had their phones out every now and again, but they were trying to text me, but they had their phones out. It wasn't an attention deficit disorder. That's refreshing. So my homegirl hit me up. She lives in South Carolina right now. Well, she was telling me, she said she knows an Ecuadorian girl, and she said, don't get married. Because you know I ain't fucking getting married on this trip. She said, don't get married because they'll pay you $15,000 to marry them, to get their passport. So guys, don't come out here trying to find no Ecuadorian girl to give them a passport because you want $15,000. But I'm definitely going out again tonight, so I'm gonna go somewhere. Try not to spend too much. I want to have some money left over to rent me a place out. I'm trying to find a place to rent. The girl from last night said she's gonna help me with that too. She was showing me the building she lived in. That shit kind of high for Ecuador. And then she showed me another place. That shit was like almost, I think it was like $1,000 a month. I was like, shit. I mean, that's not a lot for the United States, but this ain't United States. I ain't coming all the way out here to try to act like I'm living like a king. I'm trying to stack up more bread. I like stacking my money. Of course, I like nice things. Like you see, I like to go to nice places. So I spend money, but I don't like spending money that I don't have to spend. You know what I mean? I don't like being wasteful in that way. But like if I waste some food or something like that, at least I enjoyed it. If I waste a drink, I enjoy that. But there's a difference between being frugal, being a fool, and just over consuming. There's differences in all those things. There's something going on with these red dresses. It's girls, there's a lot of women out here with very fancy red dresses on. I can't tell if they all work at the same place, but I'm definitely noticing the red dress. Because there was two beautiful women in my condo in the lobby yesterday. When I came downstairs, they had the same red dresses on. And then when I came out today, I walked to the corner store, like a bodega, and it was another girl in there with the same red dress on. She was walking around with a guy. So that's interesting. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I'm liking Ecuador so far. It's crazy. Food is really good as well. Oh shit, I didn't see none of the damn chat. What's up, Magic? Yeah, for sure, Mike Larry. That Spanish is getting better. I don't think I'm in San Bernardino, bro. Oh, Magic, I'm eating steak, shrimp, french fries, and a salad. Man, appreciate it. Oh, okay, QB placing in Mexicali. Damn, I don't know nothing about Mexicali. Oh, yeah. You told me about the promoter. I gotta look back at the messages. Right now, it's raining actually. So it's another thing like, yeah, man. You know it. So like it's been raining a lot. Today kind of it looks gloomy out here a lot. I think it rains off and on a lot. I'm right off a river, so it kind of makes sense. But the way the buildings are made around here, you can walk for blocks and blocks and blocks and never get wet because the way the buildings are made, it kind of covers up half the sidewalk, and the sidewalks are huge. Gracias. The sidewalks are huge, so. Cause I was walking and I was like, it looks like it's raining, but I'm not getting wet. So then I noticed, I was like, oh shit, everywhere you walk, as long as you're on the sidewalk, you kind of stay dry. But yeah, Magic. What's up, Dr. Scout? Crab rangoon, that sounds like a Chinese dish, right? I love crab for sure. Well, rangoon, I'm not sure about. I don't have too much knowledge on the rangoon. When I go to Chinese restaurants, I kind of with the 15 bands. What are you talking about? Yeah, when I go to Chinese restaurants, I don't really diversify too much. Oh, the 15 bands for getting married. That's something my homegirl told me. She was like, yeah, they try to pay you to get married to them so they can come to your states or whatever. But I remember girls used to do that in Atlanta back in the day. They would be marrying them Africans for a couple of dollars. African guys that be trying to pay them $10,000 or something like that, but they be really jugging them. They'll pay them like $2,000-3,000, and then I knew a girl like that. She was working the hell out of him, but they were working the hell out of her. That's kind of some lazy ass shit when you trying to make money like that. Cause you gotta prove that y'all married. They be having a shit. My first baby mama was doing that shit. I knew a lot of girls that used to do that. Damn, that was a thing, boy. That was a thing in like 2000, the early 2000s. I just can't do that type of thing. Like I don't even want to just have kids with anybody. Yeah, you don't see too many black people out here. That might be another bonus. That's funny. A Brazilian? Damn. Them Brazilians, a lot of them are super, super beautiful. But I don't know if last night was an example of what I was saying in Brazil, because the girl that I was on the flight with coming here, she was a white Ecuadorian. And she was telling me about the colorism thing like it was Brazil, and I was like, but since I've been here, I've been having more enjoyable days, more enjoyable interactions in Brazil. But the girl on the plane, she was telling me the same thing. I ain't gonna say it's a good thing. It definitely makes you stand out, though. I notice a lot of people staring at me everywhere I go. So, I mean, it's a good thing to stand out, I think. But yeah, she was telling me about the colorism thing. She was like, "That's the thing I hate about my country is the colorism." And she was a white Ecuadorian. But and then like the girl last night, she was a white Ecuadorian. The Colombian girl, she looked more mixed, like she was closer to my skin complexion. But the white Ecuadorian was showing more interest. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, I'm not gonna think too hard about it, but at the same time, you know, it's good to pay attention to things because then you can kind of understand the psychology and either play it in your favor or let it roll against you. You know what I mean? So, but when you just stay ignorant to it, you kind of just wasting your time a lot of times. But yeah, I think it's a good thing. Definitely. I haven't seen anybody with dreadlocks. Nobody with dreadlocks, sir. Yeah, nobody. Shit, I just seen my second black guy today. And they both were like the first guy I seen, he had like a short, like a temp fade type of haircut. And then the guy I just seen a little while ago, he had an afro. Oh, I did. I seen 3 black guys. And then a tall black dude. He kind of like he could have been a black American though. He was like 6'4", bald head type dude. But they don't speak to you though. You know how like if you go somewhere and it's like no black people and like you see a black person, then you like something like nothing like they don't even acknowledge you. They try to look the other way. The guys at least. But like I said, the Afro-Colombian women, Afro-Ecuadorian women seem to be more open. So, but that's just my initial experience. I don't want to say anything's definite for sure because it's only my 3rd day. I don't know shit. I might have to try some of this street food one day. They got these empanada stands everywhere. I'm not really an empanada type of guy, but it's okay. I just can't really feel my stomach on the empanada. Like I can't eat the whole thing because it's like a pastry with real food in it. So it's kind of a combination that I'm not used to yet. But we getting there. I did a little filming in this restaurant already with my GoPro. So I will have a video coming soon. Probably sometime during the week. But honestly and truly, these lives gonna have more information. That might be the problem. But I mean, that's just our culture, maybe. Like, but when I think about it, even when I see like Africans somewhere else, they don't know about the head nod type of thing. I think some of them do, like in DR, the Haitians, they know American people, so they kind of know our customs and how we greet each other. Because you don't even have to speak to another black man. You can just look at them and be like, anything. And they'll know that you cool. So in Ecuador, they got 2 popular beers. They got Pilsner and they got Club. And then also they got the imports. Gotta know how to move. Yeah, they got Pilsner and Clubhouse, right? So from my discovery so far, I like the Pilsner a little bit better. But I think Pilsner got a lot of different kind of like different kinds. But everything else is imported as far as beers, as far as I know. Ah, okay, see. That's why I said, like, I think Pilsner the best already myself. I tried Club the first night. Oh, they're a little shy. Okay. I couldn't figure out if that was the thing in Brazil because the girls would always like look away and down. So I couldn't figure out if they were being shy or not until I started speaking to them, and then I was like, shh. But like I said, for some reason I have a lot better luck with the lighter skinned women, damn near white women. But we're gonna learn. I'm gonna learn here, see what's going on. I think I didn't really get a girl, the darker skinned girl, last night that much play because she was Colombian. She was a Colombiana. And QB, I was thinking about you. I was like, shit. Cause we were talking at the table like y'all was in there with me. So I was like, the Colombiana, she cool, but let's go for me. And I was damn sure kind of on guard for that. I think they could tell I was on guard though. Cause like even old girl, like she was asking me certain things that I was uncomfortable with that I won't talk about right now. But you know, she was asking me certain things, and I was like, what? Hell, no. You know, and I was saying shit like I'm not comfortable with certain things. You know what I mean? Cause I don't know you. You could have gang members. You could be in the gang. Shit, they had tattoos and shit on their necks. So it wasn't. They didn't have a lot of tattoos, but then it was kind of girly tattoos. But still, like that, like you don't know what you're dealing with when you're in a brand new place. So you gotta be careful. Watching my drinks good, for sure. But they was having a good time. They were leaving their drinks on the table, walking off. Mr. Sasua, I just said I'm not saying what they were asking me, what she was asking me. She wasn't really asking me nothing crazy. It was just, if you got me on any other media, DM me, and we'll talk about it. But I ain't gonna talk about that on the channel. But you know, some of y'all might be able to guess, but don't guess on here. But the bottom line, you know, you just gotta stay firm in who you are and the things you believe in, the things that you do. You can't be peer pressured, because when people start seeing that you can be peer pressured to do things that you don't normally do, even if it's small things, it be very small things. Like she was getting comfortable. She was like, one of the things is a Rumble conversation. One of the things that she was saying was like, can she bring her dog? And I was like, she got these the little rich people dogs, like the little stuffed animal looking dogs. Bro, I'm like, fuck no, you can't bring your dog, man. Hell no, this is Airbnb, first of all. Even if it was my house. I had a chick do that actually recently when I was in Atlanta. She might be watching it live now because I gave her my YouTube. But she was cool. She like lived in Marietta or something like that. And we went out one time. But she was like asking me, she came over. She was asking me like, can I bring my dog over here? And I was like, man, hell no. Shit, I'm trying to Airbnb my house right now. So bringing a new dog into the situation, possibly having to clean up and have that smell in my house, and I just got rid of my dog. Like, actually, I had the same thing happen in DR with my first good girlfriend. Yeah, man, that funny stuff. So yeah, oh yeah, I saw that. You and Cam Girl 76 were both like talking to them in Spanish. I appreciate that for sure. Yeah, I seen when you was like, nah, they straight, they straight. But yeah, I don't know what it is about these girls trying to bring their dogs. Think about it. I already know, like, if you're trying to bring your dog into the situation on the first or second date. Oh yeah, you missed it yesterday, man. If you trying to bring your dog on the first or second date, you trying to get too comfortable too fast. I had my first girlfriend in DR used to do that shit, and she actually disrespected the fuck out of me. She brought her cat. That's what it was. She brought her cat after I told her not to. So as soon as she did that shit, I was like, man, hell nah, I know she gotta go. Yeah, Magic, you gotta catch. I think I had to delete one of the. Well, I had to privatize one of the lives because I got a copyright restriction. Yeah, she bad as hell, disrespectful. If I tell you no and you do it anyway, thinking that you cute and shit, you ain't that fucking cute. Ain't nobody that cute to do the opposite of what the fuck I'm telling you to do after you ask me. I could see more if you never asked and then you just pulled up with a cat. Then now I'm telling you no. But if you ask me prior and then I tell you no, and then you still do the shit, or even if you're trying to peer pressure me, like I gotta get rid of your ass immediately. Fire. Cause imagine what they'll do to you behind your back. They don't respect you. I like this little restaurant though. It's really tranquilo. I'm probably gonna have to privatize this live because of the music. I actually have no idea. Little girl kept me up so late last night. By the time I got up, you ordered like some rappy food. They brought the rappy food. You ate, then went back to sleep. Like I said, she was late for work. By the time she got up, I don't even think she went to work. I think she just went home. And cause her alarm was going off, bro, for like an hour straight, and that shit was killing me. I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't find the phone though. She was laying on top of the fucking phone while the shit just going up for hours. So she was knocked the fuck out. Man, appreciate you, Magic, coming in clutch. So guys, this not we're not gonna beg for no cash out, but if you feel like you can donate to the channel, please donate to the channel, because they keep rejecting me for monetization for some reason. I can't figure out the reason. Oh yeah. What's up, Honey Pat? Welcome back, bro. See, Honey Pat put me in the game. I wouldn't be doing none of this shit if it weren't for Honey Pat. He put me in the game for real. So I do know the Santo area. I was there last night. So I guess I'll try the San Bernardino. Oh shit, I need to. Can you send me that? Can you send me that message in Instagram or something? I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm gonna forget for real from this chat the name of the rooftop place. You put me on some dope shit. The first place I went, you put me on. Shit, I want to kind of go back to that at night one day. Not tonight, but another day. That was almost like some rooftop type of shit. I was like, damn, I'm here too early. Yeah, and that's somewhere that you can like take somebody to kick it. It wasn't too expensive. The drinks were really good. So these plates of food be big as fuck. Like I don't eat that much. But I don't feel bad because it's only $15. You see when the bill comes. Just like I don't know if you guys were on my live. I ate at a little rooftop restaurant on the Melicon. They got 2 rooftop restaurants, but it's only like 2 floors. But it's on the rooftop right there on the Melicon. And I ate there. Man, my bill was like low as hell. I had fish with salad and another side. What's that, like 2 drinks? I had a beer. I had a mojito or some shit with 2 shots. That shit came to like $14. Like maybe less than that. It was something super low. I can't remember what it was. And then to be like on the Melicone overlooking the water. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry about that, bro. I was trying to respond, but I was also trying to keep an eye on it, on the situation. And that's another thing. Like, I've heard stories from people where they've kicked it with these people for so long, and then they get damn, I forgot the word. They get scopolamine after being with somebody for weeks. That's scary too. Gotta know how to move. Shout out to Razor Ray. Razor Ray said, "Oh man, oh man, 2 chicas." I'm not trying to have that good of a time. But yeah. She said that she's gonna help me find a place to live Monday too. I'm looking for a place to rent. But I'm also trying to fill out the place enough to see if I want to live here. Cause what the fuck is the point of looking for a place to live if I don't like the country enough to live there? So I'm trying to figure all that out at the same time. I just had one of the real estate agents hit me back from Salinas, because I'm going to Salinas next week. So I've been looking at places out there. Yeah, man, shout out to Razor Ray for coming through last night. He had me cracking up. He just be having me cracking up, period, though. I like his show. I like how he just let people express themselves, you know what I mean? Now, even on my show, I be trying to, like, tailor the conversation. The Razor will let you go. Unless you start talking about something way too left. He one of the first content creators that I really like to. I really started liking to watch. That wasn't like doing, you know, like necessarily the travel vlog thing. But he in the space, and he's I think he's a well-needed place in the space for people to get stuff off their chest. Like I watched. I think one of the first beefs I saw was like Ace Live and. Checking Effect, and that shit had me dying laughing. It kind of reminded me of when Fabo was going back and forth with Parlay or the Franchise Boy, because I was always in the mix with those kind of people. So that shit had me dying laughing. Just to see the travel space and how small it is, and to see like 2 giants in the community going at each other for like when they both are doing their thing, like that shit was so crazy. And then it kind of made me start paying attention to more of like what Ace was talking about, like with the editing and, you know, how he builds his brand. It made me think more about my own editing and things to do. And it's an inspiration, I think. So, cause I wanna inspire people to do great things. So I get inspiration from a lot of places. I watch a lot of white YouTubers. Got good space, good YouTube places. Especially like if I plan on going somewhere, like before I came to Ecuador, I had Honeypack let me know all things, but then I spent, I guess, about a month or 2 just looking at videos on Ecuador, looking at the political videos, looking at the history of Ecuador, looking at people that live here. Okay, you gonna pull up on this, Mike? That's what I'm talking about. Shit. Like I said, Honeypack really laced me up with the game. Oh, Salinas is quiet during the week. That's why you said what you said about taking sand to the beach, taking sand from Guayaquil to Salinas because it's slow. I actually joined an expat group on Facebook for Salinas. So I've been talking to a lot of expats out there already, but they mostly like, it seems like they mostly like old white people. Yeah, but you know he gotta drop it if he's still in the chat. Maybe he'll drop it. You know, I don't give people information out like that, but he's a hidden secret in the community, I see. So he might want to be anonymous. I'm gonna say anonymity. Even in his little profile picture, I think he got a mask on. I was like, damn. I'm just glad I know him, shit. I don't want to call him out if he don't want to be called out. But yeah, just like so I think the thing that QB flexing is really putting me on here too. But the thing that I noticed about him was more about the Mexico stuff. I don't know if you got more videos in Mexico, or maybe I'm just late though. I'm late to the party, man. I'm a new YouTuber as far as the travel space, so I don't really know too much of the old content. But his new content in Mexico look like it's going crazy. So, because I wanted to go to Mexico before I came to Ecuador, so it's kind of weird how that worked out. But things work out how they work out. I think it's for the best. Man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So I'm definitely still gonna try Mexico at some point. Oh, they go honey pack. Yeah, I noticed that about the Salinas expats. A lot of the guys got gray hair, look kind of upper in age. But that's a good thing. A lot of older expats, they can help you out a lot more, I believe, when it comes to just maneuvering. They might can't help you to go to all the hot spots as much, but they can help you, especially with the stuff that I'm trying to do, because they've done it already. They live here, they got places to stay, they got furniture, they got their pets and all kind of shit put together already. Oh, and married, see, yeah, so they got a lot of good advice. I wonder, yeah, definitely a good guy to know, man. Yeah. Oh, Montanita. I definitely plan on hitting Montanita as well, but I already booked the Airbnb in Salinas. I still got time to cancel it, but I don't really know the lay of the land as far as like getting the rides out there. I'm not really the auto bus type of guy. I'm not really the guy that's gonna ride the bus too much. Okay, I do that. Mike Larry, hit me up on Instagram. DM me on Instagram, bro. @StyleKing Marco, and I'll get you the info. But yeah, DM me on Instagram. My name is the same on everything. My Gmail is my Gmail is StyleKingMarco@gmail.com. My Instagram is @StyleKingMarco. My Spotify, StyleKing Marco. So my Cash App, StyleKing Marco. My YouTube, StyleKing Marco. Everything. Yeah. That's the point. That's the point of the channel, man. To give you the real deal, boots on the ground, somebody that you can trust that's gonna tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not gonna talk bad about a country, especially while I'm here, cause you know that these countries, man, some of them they got that mob justice, and a lot of these countries are very nationalist thinking. So it's not a smart idea to talk shit about a country while you're there. So I mean, personally, I never talk shit about any country, even Brazil. Just because I don't want to live there doesn't mean that I didn't like it. Brazil was actually the most, so far, the most beautiful place I've been. Brazil was amazingly beautiful, amazingly beautiful. DR is very beautiful as well, just in a little bit different way. But I think Brazil has more advantages as far as the beauty of the country. Like you can go to the beach 24 hours. Okay, yeah, I got a Rumble account. I gotta look into that tonight. If I get a little time, I'm gonna look more into it. You know, that's what Ronan was telling me, man. I gotta get my game up. I gotta be simulcasting on all these different platforms. I got so many different things going on as far as trying to get streams of income. This is just another avenue that I'm trying to endeavor upon. So, cause the music not paying that much, baby. It's paying, but it ain't paying that much. Plus, I'm not trying to go on the road no more. I spent like, look, the artist I was talking about, he was on a video together. He was like, man, I've been fucking with Marco for 15 years. I was like, shit. You been having me in the entourage for 15 years, man. I got to go. Yeah. Gotta diversify. So that's another part. Excuse me, Eden. That's another part of why I'm traveling, to diversify my funds, because I just think in a broad scale, like I love the United States. I think it's the best country ever, right? But things change on this planet so fast, and we are very comfortable, I think, in the fact that things will not change drastically. So many people working. Like the first lady that signed me to a production deal, she told me she worked 25 years at a bank. Now she like Eazy cousin, like she one of the first gangster rappers, first female gangster rappers on the planet. Like she Eazy cousin, like she from LA for real, like she a real deal person. And she told me she been working at a bank for 25 years. She got teardrops and everything. But it's hard when you doing so much for other people. I think we have so much empathy for people, and we try to do for everybody sometimes when we are accumulating money, and we try to spread the wealth and show love and all that. But when you're doing that, you gotta realize most of these people are just doing enough to get along and go out and party, and then they come back fucked up. So if you keep doing that for 20 years, you could have been investing money. You could be diversifying your portfolio to get to a point where you don't have to rely on the bank no more. That's what I was saying about these movie stars. We've been watching these movie stars, not to get on a tangent, but we've been watching these movie stars for like, shit, my whole life, some of them. And they still complaining about money. Think about that. Fucking movie star complaining to you about they don't get paid as much, especially some of these black actresses and actors. I think it was, what's the lady name? The girl from Precious, the lady from Precious. The queen of comedy lady. She was saying, oh, I don't get paid as much as the white comedian ladies and all this shit. Well, lady, you was on Moesha when I was a little kid. You was on all kind of shit. You done did movie after movie, television show after television show. And you complaining to us about how much somebody else get paid, how much you get paid, and you complain about Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey and how much they paying you. That doesn't even make sense to me. I can't fathom how you can take yourself out of the equation of the responsibility of yourself. I've been working at a restaurant for 10 years and doing music and doing all kind of shit, but I'm not blaming nobody for nothing, man. You gotta take that money and do something with it. You can't just go out and party or buy a big house and get you a fucking Rolls Royce and think that somebody owe you another job. They don't owe you shit. Nobody owe you nothing in this life, man. Especially when you're doing good for yourself. Come on. You owe it to yourself to do better, to make a way for other people. You're not even helping other people for real. You can start something to help other people, but you're not doing it. I like what Waka Flocka said about that. About he bought a Rolls Royce just to show people in the hood that he could buy a Rolls Royce or something like that. Some kind of quote. And that's understandable. And now he's more into investing and stuff. That's a part of growth. It's sad to me to see a person in their 50s and 60s complaining, and they done had a job all this time doing good, but they just, it's kind of like, what's it called when you just tread in water, you're not even swimming. You just stand in one place stagnant. That's crazy. I'm working in a restaurant. Fuck that. I'm not trying to work in a restaurant my whole life, man. I'm not trying to be the GM of the restaurant my whole life. There's some people like that. I remember one time I got a job at Wendy's because I had a little problem with the company I was dealing with. And I tried to work at Wendy's that shit lasted a week. They hired me as an assistant manager coming through the door. I didn't know shit about Wendy's, right? But I just couldn't get with it. The area manager had been working for Wendy's for 50-some years. The general manager had worked for Wendy's for, I think, 30-some years. And then I don't say little, but the shift leaders had been working for Wendy's for like 20 plus years. And they fucking shift leaders? Man, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This was in like Fayetteville, Georgia, man. I couldn't believe that. So just getting the job there, I'm like, if I'm coming in as the assistant manager, I'm gonna be the assistant manager for like 27 years. I'm gonna be 30 years before how long before I get a raise? This shit gonna take me 10 years before I get a 50-cent pay bump. So that's what I mean. And then if they know that you stagnant like that, they're not fucking paying you. They gonna, think about that. Somebody been working somewhere 20-some years, and then they bring me in to be your boss, and I don't know shit about the company. Sorry, I ain't mean to get off on a tangent like that. I'll probably end the live in a second. I'm gonna go try to find something else to get into. Try to go to some of these places that QB talking about and Honey Pack talking about. I definitely got to explore. Oh, I did some filming yesterday during the afternoon. During the afternoon, I went to the place with the steps. I can't remember the place you were talking about, Honey Pack, the light tower. I went to the light tower. Jesus Christ, man. That's a lot of steps. It was amazing, but so I went to that restaurant, the rooftop restaurant first, which was a mistake. Do not go to the light tower if you've been drinking. I had a double shot mojito, and then I had, yeah, exactly. I had a double shot mojito, plus I had like a beer, man, and I don't drink that much. I'm not, I'm the kind of skinny guy, so I'm walking up all them steps. I got halfway up, I was like, shit. I had to take like 2 breaks. I threw my beer away. Had to buy a bottle of water. But it was an amazing view. They got the canyons and everything up there. It's very, very good place to go. I was sweating my ass off. The grease was running out my hair. Oh shit. But yeah, I was sweating my ass off for real. Bro, I was sweating when I got to the top, for real. I walked over there. I think I walked the whole way from my Airbnb to the light tower. But I took a Uber back to my Airbnb, took a shower and everything. Yeah, but that's why I said I shouldn't have been drinking first, because I've been exercising. I run like a mile 5 times a week. at LA Fitness. So I know I'll be straight, but when you start getting older, you gotta be more cognizant of that stuff. That shit happened to me in VR. Me and the old girl from the videos, we went to the zoo. This is like my second or third trip. We went to the zoo. I don't got no film on this shit though, cause it's before I started the travel content. And we went the wrong way. So at the zoo in Santo Domingo, they have like a train that drives around and picks people up and takes them to different parts of the zoo. We didn't understand that. So we walked up this hill, fucking mountain. That shit was straight up. Incline, incline, incline. Man, we were sweating so hard. And it was like we had just woke up for the day. So, you know, when you first wake up, you kind of be dry. You got to get some water in you and, you know, get started. So that's something to be aware of. You're going to definitely get in shape in these countries. Even in Brazil, I did a lot of walking. Like I drove around for the first week, but the rental car is super expensive. And plus the people I met, they was like, nah, man, you can walk. And then I started walking. I did a lot of walking in Brazil. So that's why they say Brazil people are really healthy. Most of the people kind of built well. They do a lot of walking, a lot of running. I went to the gym. Something about the air, like I said, I run a mile in Atlanta all the time. And I be kind of tired. But when I went to Brazil, I ran like almost 2 miles before I even realized I had passed the mile. And there was no air conditioning in the gym. It was a very hot gym, like the windows was all fogged up and shit. So I don't know what's going on in Brazil, where maybe the air quality is better. I think here in Guayaquil, the air quality is maybe not so good because it's such a big city. Probably more like how I heard about Bangkok, where it's so much traffic that it's hard for the air quality to be good. I wonder about Quito. Honeyback, if you still in here, tell me about Quito. Is Quito's air quality, is it like Guayaquil, or is it better because it's in the mountains? I'm curious about that. I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to visit Quito while I'm here. Yeah, I think I might not order shit else here. I'm getting pretty this is a pretty good lunch. My chat not coming up. Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, so since it's so high up, but it's also a big city, does the smog create, you know what I'm saying? Like the difference between the smog in Quito versus Guayaquil. I don't know how that would work. That's what I'm asking. Like, is it noticeable? Is the smog noticeable? Cause like around here, sometimes I can tell like I'm breathing in fucking car fumes. I can feel it because there's so many cars here. I think in Dominican Republic, I was in Santo Domingo, where it's a shit ton of cars and traffic, but it's so close to the ocean, and I think that it kind of dilutes the pollution in the air. Okay. Well, that's a good thing to know. I was just curious. That makes sense. The mountain air with because you down there in the clouds. 11,000 feet. When you were telling me the difference between like some of the highest places in the United States, like Denver, I couldn't believe that. Cause I knew that keto was high, but I didn't know it was that high comparable to like Denver. Cause people complain about Denver. My brother was telling me when he was stationed in Colorado Springs that about the air, the thinness of the air. Somebody had my birthday party. That's how you know you at a good restaurant when people having birthday parties every time you go somewhere. I should have got some wine. They got the glass for you. There's a bottle of wine already on the table. Yeah, I think they took it away. I think red wine goes good with steak, and white wine is like for pasta, I believe. Let me know if I'm wrong. I might take the camera with me as I walk in a second. Damn. Oh, you in keto still? I thought you was gone. You gonna be in keto for a couple days? I like this little discovery mode with YouTube. Yeah, man. Shout out to QB Flex and put me in that group. I see a lot of good information there. I haven't had a chance to really do too much. But yeah, Honeypack, I'm probably gonna hit you up. When you heading out though? I don't want to hit you up on the wrong day. That was a different kind of sneeze. You can stop traffic with that shit. You damn near scared me. I was like, what the fuck? I ain't know what was going on. Plus my food getting cold now. It's still good though. Okay. Yeah, man. That's why I say you always be so cool though. I gotta be considerate, man. I try to be considerate of people's time. Cause I know how it is. Like I said, managing them restaurants for all them years, people don't give a fuck about your time, bro. Bunko telephone. I'm like, who the fuck is it? I don't know. Did you ask them? Who the fuck come get the GM of the store every time the phone ring, bro? Stop the cap, like that's dumb as fuck. Imagine you call a restaurant and the GM answer the phone every time. That's not fucking happening. Not if they have a good GM, they gotta be busy doing other shit. Like what the hell? People crazy. That's just being considerate. You gotta be considerate, man. That's a big thing in this world. People got things to do. But y'all can hit me up anytime, because I'm doing okay right now. But when you are like super busy and stressed out and shit, the last thing you want is somebody to be inconsiderate about your time. It disgusts you. But they grill the hell out of this shrimp. I don't know what kind of grill they use for this. It's different. I like the flavor on it. And that's another thing about your Spanish life. I know a lot of the words to use, but remembering the word at the precise moment. Think about how hard it is to come up with the right words as in your first language. Like when you're talking to somebody, a lot of times, just like now on live, I think about something that I want to say, but then when I start talking, all the words aren't always there yet. So sometimes I forget some of the words. Hey, shout out to Cortez in the building. He's been rocking with me for a minute, man. Shout out to you, bro. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. So yeah. But a lot of times the English words won't even come to you. Where you like the word on the tip of my tongue. So you can imagine how it is trying to learn a new language. Yeah, and plus my pronunciation is terrible. We were talking about that, was that last night or the night before? Me and Honey Pat were talking about that. Well, you would say, it was funny, we was at the table, and I was just saying, like, I would say the exact word, like, if I'm asking for the check, I say the La Cuenta. And then they'll be like, what, the check? Or they'll repeat the word to you, like, to make you pronounce it correctly, which is good, but they act like they don't know what you're saying sometimes, and you are literally saying it the exact same way they're saying it. Or at least you feel like you're saying it the way they're saying it. So that's funny. And then, so the waiter came, and I asked him for the La Cuenta, and he was like, the check? So we all started laughing. It was pretty funny. But that's pretty normal. Something to expect when you're in these places. Looks like it's about to start getting crowded. Well, like I said, there's music in the background. Probably have to privatize this live. Yeah, they can't understand you. Like I'll be in the store and I'm trying to buy something, but it's behind the counter maybe, and I'm like, yeah, it takes time. They have that because it's the accent too. So like if it's something behind the counter and it's like, I know my colors a little bit, but it's still the pronunciation. So I'm more comfortable with rojo, which is red. So I'm like, rojo. And they like, oh, rojo. I'm like, ah, fuck, yes, rojo. So it gets pretty, I mean, like I said, most of these countries though, the people are so cool and they trying to work with you. So it was more frustrating in Brazil because I wasn't in Rio. They say like if you go to Rio, you'll have more of a better experience as a tourist because they're used to people not knowing how to speak Portuguese. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. So yeah, like I said, but I was in Salvador where they're not used to people not speaking Portuguese for real. So like I said, I learned as much as I could. I was using my Duolingo app before I went. But I also was coming from a Spanish-speaking country when I went to Brazil, so I was still simultaneously learning Spanish and trying to learn Portuguese at the same time for my trip. So that also made it a little harder for me to try to learn Portuguese. Like say I was at home for months studying Portuguese and then I went straight to Brazil. I think that would have been a little easier than going to Dominican Republic and living there for 3 or 4 months and then going to Brazil and trying to live there. So that's another thing. Yeah, that's exactly true. You just brought up a point that made me think about something that happened in Brazil. So the first girl that I met in Brazil, she was Argentinian, and she was pretty ignorant about black people. So she was making statements that were very ignorant. We were talking about speech, right? And she said people of a certain ethnic group are made to speak certain languages because of the way their bones are structured in their face. I don't know if I said that correctly to you, because she said that is some dumbass shit to say to somebody. That's some dumbass shit to be thinking. So I told her, like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I speak English. I come from people that are probably African or indigenous to America. But I'm speaking English. That's a fucking Euro language. And you're speaking Spanish, which is a Euro language, but you're from a South American country. Like, what the fuck? How do you not see the hypocrisy in the way you're thinking right now? Like, that doesn't even make sense. That's crazy. The structure of your bones, it has determined the way that you speak. It does in a way, but not in the language that you speak and being able to speak a language. That's crazy. Yeah, okay, that's what I said. The way you said it makes sense, because whatever language you grow up speaking, your muscles and your muscles are gonna be more adapt to doing that. But I damn sure don't think your race or any of that shit got anything to do with it. If you born in an English-speaking country, you gonna know how to speak English. If I was born in a place that only spoke Swahili, I would speak Swahili. If I was born in fucking Poland, I would speak whatever the fuck they speak in Poland. So, yeah, you run into different things. Like, even her, like, she was literally in my bed asking me about my hair texture. Asking me, is my hair nappy up under my dreads? Yeah, I mean, but a lot of the Africans have a native tongue already. So that's my point. Like, they already speak Igbo, or they already speak Swahili, or whatever they speak. And then they learn English, and then they learn whatever. Some of them speak French, but most of them have their own indigenous language already. So Poland does have some very beautiful women. I'm just conflicted about Poland because I've seen so many Polish women say so many ignorant things about people of color recently everywhere. I mean, everybody does it. Hey, hermano, ¿de la cuenta?
¿La cuenta?
Sí, sí, gracias. Sí, he was cool. ¿De la cuenta? Yeah, sí, sí. But I don't know. I even seen a video of some soldiers, some United States soldiers that was there to support the Ukraine, and they were getting harassed by the white man in Poland. I mean, of course, it's a few knuckleheads everywhere you go, but I don't know. Like I said, I was born in Europe, but at the same time, I don't know. That's another thing I didn't like about Brazil. I'm not trying to leave the United States to go somewhere that has worse politics and racism is even more pronounced. At least in the United States, they fucking throw rocks and hide their hand. And I'm not that. I don't discriminate, even though they do. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I like to know who I'm dealing with, but at the same time, when you're emboldened, that's a drawback to me. At the same time, I don't know. I'm conflicted. Definitely conflicted. Just like me and Ronan was talking about what's it called? I'm gonna say polygamy, but it's not polygamy. when a woman chooses you based upon your higher status or whatever. It's a P word. See, I was just talking about that. I can't always think of the right word at the right time. Gracias.
Cash or credit card?
I think cash.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I think we all gotta get out our shell sometime. Hypergamy, thank you so much. I knew the word, I just could not think of it. But yeah, I'm still trying to get my mind wrapped around the hypergamy thing fully. Because I was talking about something and Ronan was just like, that's hypergamy, like, that's a good thing. And I was like, yeah. So like in Atlanta, like I said, I get a lot of attention. Like even if the people don't see my things, you know what I'm saying? Like, pause, like, I've been in the club a lot of times and girls will like grab my hand or try to get me to holler at them a lot of times. But when I'm out in the street and I'm riding around in my car and somebody's being over the top obvious that they want to talk to me, it kind of like just makes me drop back from them because it's like, are you talking to me just because of my car? Are you talking to me just because of the jewelry? I know it's probably a combination of things, but still, it's kind of like, it's hard for me. I don't know why it's so hard for me. But you don't like the conversation I'm having? I'm sorry. Lo siento. What you want to talk about? I'm just keeping it real. Snoop Dogg is live. That's funny. I keep hearing the Snoop Dogg thing. But that's a good comparison. Snoop Dogg is a living legend, so shout out to him. Sometimes I feel like I'm an Atlanta version of Snoop Dogg. I sure wouldn't mind. Okay, so the bill is here. $22. So I had sour sop, I had beer, steak, shrimp, and french fries with a salad for $22.24. It's pretty good, pretty good. But you know, it is what it is. You can eat at these shops on the street probably for about $4 or $5. I like to sit down and get on my live, talk some shit sometimes. And plus I knew that some of y'all was probably a little concerned from last night, the way last night turned out or ended. That's a weird ass quarter. Let's see what I got. Let me see what I got. Oh, some other good advice for you as a traveler. Don't keep all your money in one place. I mean, that's good advice for life in the United States anywhere. Like, you know, not too much probably gonna happen to you, but in the case of not even in a robbery, like when you just talking to people or you trying to negotiate on something or anything, you want to have different money. So it just cuts out a lot of bullshit sometimes. Like I heard somebody complaining about people trying to take their money or extortion type of things where they pull out a fucking $100 bill and then think that the people not gonna ask them for money. People will see that you got a bunch of money in your pocket. You pull out, like say, I'm at a restaurant. Oh man, you can't beat that. But say I'm in a restaurant with some new people or whatever. Or say I'm trying to pay something for my food. Or like in DR, like say somebody like guiding me somewhere and I pull out a stack full of a couple $100 bills, fistful, and it's 20s, and then I give them $10 for showing me around all day. They're gonna be like, just like now, it's happening. That's it. No, that's it. I just did this shit I was just talking about. As soon as I put my money up like this, that lady came all the way from outside. So that's what I mean. I could walk outside, she got a boyfriend trying to get there, pull a knife on me or something. What's going on, Beats? That's my boy, young prodigy producer. Let me see if they added the tip on it. I think IVA is IVA the service. I think IVA might be service. Might be a tip already included. I'm gonna still leave a couple more dollars. Okay. You got 92% on your homework and you just turned it in. How that work? You do your stuff online? You know I'm old compared to you, bro. School was probably different for me. I had to wait till the next day to turn my stuff in. I go to when I went to school. Oh wow. Man, when I went to school, you show up the next day, then the teacher be like, everybody pull out your homework from last night. And then I'm like, I ain't even got it. I ain't even do it. I forgot to do it. That's what's up, bro. Man, keep doing your thing. 92%. That's what I'm talking about, big dog. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, the IBA, that's the tip? Okay. I still put a couple more dollars in there. That's cool. Nah, I know. Because some of them say service. That shit say IBA. So they include, so the price I told y'all for the food is really cheaper than that. You see how much it is before the tip was added. Yeah, so my subtotal was $19.34 actually. So that $22 shit was for. Okay, some new beats. Y'all check out my boy, man. Drop your Instagram in the chat for me, beats. So, or drop your TikTok, whatever you putting the beats on TikTok or Instagram. He's a young prodigy out there making beats in Texas. He's actually in Texas, I think. So, y'all check him out. Y'all know anybody needs some beats? He makes some dope beats for real. I sure appreciate him. He been rocking with me for a while too. I think you met me off of TikTok. I'm babysitting a drink. I definitely want to go to that spot that one of those spots y'all was talking about. The spot that I think it was Honeypack. I think you was telling me about a spot tonight to go to. But it's early though. I might go back to the house for a second. It's still early. I walked over here, so I'm only like 2-3 blocks from my Airbnb. Okay. I'm on TikTok. So I'll probably show y'all a little bit of the walk back. I haven't had too many issues. I've seen a couple people staring at me a little crazy. Yeah, that's it. I try not to take too much food back to the Airbnb too, cause I end up stacking up the whole refrigerator full of down to-go plates, and then I don't really eat leftovers as much. And this is like somehow I get on a late night. They banned you because of your age? How old you gotta be on TikTok? That's interesting. Or was you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing? That's interesting. Hey, bro, that Call of Duty song on TikTok is still going up, man. I get notifications like every day. Right, TikTok is like that's what I'm saying. Like that was like it's an age restriction on TikTok. That's crazy. I definitely think that TikTok is more made for children. Like that's really how it started. Like yeah, with the dances and all that stuff. They were like parents. Well, I guess I don't know. I'm not really on TikTok like that. I got a music page. I got an artist profile on there. But yeah, they Call of Duty song still going strong on TikTok. I think this. Then it got to like 135,000 times people use the song in their videos. So shout out to TikTok for that. That shit made Call of Duty my biggest song to date, for real. Definitely not my favorite song, but it's definitely my biggest song. If you Google me, that's the first song come up every time. Now I was in DR, they was like, Call of Duty, Call of Duty. I guess that's like one of the only songs I got that's like a brand name or something. But it is helping me to get more exposure to my other songs, so that's good. Man, I felt so bad packing up my studio. I packed my studio up because like I said, I'm trying to Airbnb the spot, so you can't have people in there dropping no whack ass songs in my studio or breaking my shit. So I had to pack all that up. So I guess I'll figure out what to do with it when I get back. I still plan on getting another place too in Atlanta somewhere. Yeah, it definitely helps with I guess the algorithm. Definitely helps. That's what made me start getting checks. Oh, I never heard of him, but it definitely helps. Like I said, like I was not getting real checks. Like once that song started doing well on TikTok, that's when I started getting small checks from my distribution company. Cause these distribution companies are raping the game, bro. They pay you 0.0000002 cents on the dollar for all those placements, all those people using your songs. And think about how hard they are on people for using the song. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna have to privatize it live because of the background music here. So they make it where they don't want people using your shit. Cause what's the point of using somebody's song? And they just gonna copyright strike the video and all that shit. Too many politics in that shit. I love music, but I'm getting older now, man. Who fighting? Oh, in the back of the store, the restaurant? Something is breaking back there. Yeah, there's something going on back there. Is he talking to me? I think somebody outside talking to me. I don't know, it could be because I am the only black person in here. But I'm busy talking to y'all. Yeah, there's a lot going on back there. No. What the fuck you talking to me, man? That's what I'm saying. They focus on you. When they see you, they be focusing on your ass. I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. I guess I'll probably go live when I get back to the spot. Let me check my phone, check my messages, chop it up, see what's going on. before I head back out. Definitely want to get you guys some more footage, get myself into a little something, not much. I ain't gonna do too much tonight. Last night was pretty nice, so I don't want to do too much. But yeah, I know Honey Pack and QB Placing got some good suggestions. Man, I haven't had a chance to use any of the beats yet, but like I said, I packed my studio up. When I left Brazil, man, Brazil had a bad taste in my mouth, man. And that's what I'm saying. It's not even really about all the stuff that I'm talking about with that. It's more about the vibe. Like, when you're in a place where the vibe is so low vibrational, to me, for my health, I don't think that's the place for me. Like I said, it's beautiful. The air and the beaches and all that shit is beautiful. I love the scenery. But the people, the way they vibrating is just not the same as, like, even the guy that was trying to show me around, he's like, your vibration is probably different and all that shit. Like, yes, my vibration is different, man, for sure. But I'm a good person, you know what I'm saying? I'm a good-hearted person. I want the best for people. I don't like negativity or nothing like that. So I'm not saying I've always been like that. I had my times, but now at this point in life, like, I don't have time for any of that shit. So if you vibrating at a low level, man, you're not gonna really be able to be around me for a long time. And just like now, when people drop stupid comments, like, I try to ignore that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know my moderators do a good job with catching the bull, but sometimes things, you know, pop up. Yeah, I mean, that's really true. That's really true. I mean, I don't really think, me myself, I don't feel like I'm losing interest in music. I feel like the older you get, the more you understand the industry of music, the industry of business and commerce. Just like I was saying, this YouTube game is turning into the rap game. So it's just, you start to understand that people, like I was saying the other day, a lot of rappers and content creators in a whole, they all work for the companies that they are on. If it's a popular TikToker, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they work for TikTok. If it's a YouTuber, they working for YouTube. If it's a rapper, they working for Interscope or whatever rap label that signed them. Like you signed 1017, you work for 1017, and if that's your mainstream income, just like if you work at McDonald's and that's your mainstream. The better example is Chick-fil-A. No shot at Chick-fil-A, but if you work at Chick-fil-A, you notice that they have a different culture at Chick-fil-A. Yeah, things are definitely not organic. I don't know if things ever really were organic though. See, that's the thing that I started thinking about now as an adult. Think about it, like, were things ever really organic? Like, at a certain point, you know that they were organic. But the people that are being pushed to us, because people hit me up all the time. Yeah, Chick-fil-A has their own culture, bro. So they pay you to make sure that culture is that certain way, though. Just like if you work for Atlantic Records, they paying you to act a certain way, to say a certain thing. Just like back in the day where they were saying if you signed a Nike deal, you gotta, even on a video game, when I was on 2K, you sign a Nike deal, you can only wear Nikes. I remember one time I wore some Adidas or something on my 2K player, and I got an email from Nike on the game telling me I need to only wear Nikes or they gonna take my deal. Right, the general public, I think, is pretty ignorant to this though. Like, you gotta be in these industries to know. It's like the artist I was on the road with, they kept him stuck in the box for a long time. He had a lot of songs that was not in the snap music, geeked up realm, but that's what they know him for, so that's what they wanted him. They wanted him to make dance songs and stuff. Probably like Soulja Boy too. I'm sure Soulja Boy wanted to do other things, but once you are in the game and you work for that company, yeah, they pushing agendas. Like the girl that I was with in DR, she was pretty famous in DR. Her TikTok, she had way more followers than me on TikTok. Shit, she gained like 3,000 followers in the week that we was kicking it. But she's she's motivated to work for TikTok. So whatever TikTok, and then as a content creator, like once you get over a certain amount of followers, I noticed this on Instagram. Once you get over 10,000 followers, they start suggesting things for you to do. So that means it's somebody, people are going to work that work for these companies, which is maybe Instagram or Facebook, and they come to work and then they tell the influencers what to do. They probably have meetings and strategy meetings and all kind of shit, and then they come up with different things that they want to promote, and they go to the influencers first and tell them, like the biggest influencers, people with millions of followers, they tell them first to do it, and then after that they come to people with hundreds of thousands and they tell them to do it. So then after that they come to people like me with 10,000, 20,000 followers, and then they tell us to do this shit, and then they show you everybody else that's doing it already. So they're like, if you want to get to this next level, you need to do this shit. Use this sound, you know what I'm saying, in your reels. Do this. So that's just the game in a nutshell. A lot of people, they buy their fucking awards at the award show. They buy their spins to get more spins. What the fuck they walking by looking at me for? See, you gotta pay attention. Like, here's a guy. They look like black guys, but they like really light skinned. This one guy keeps coming, standing at the door, like begging for money from a distance, because he won't come in here. And then another guy I just saw walk by, pointed at me, and the guy that was begging me this whole time nodded his head at me. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but I'm about to get the hell up out of here. I'm trying to wait it out a little bit too, so maybe they get tired of waiting. But that's weird. Maybe I'm in a different area. I'm not that far from my Airbnb though. Plus I'm still drinking my beer. I just really done with the food. I might go to another spot, get a cocktail or something. I'm kind of tired of sitting here. I've been here for 2 hours. Wow, that's crazy. But that's kind of my point in what I was saying about my content, because I wanted to do content, but at the same time, I didn't want to be, after going through all that and knowing that much, I didn't want to be like every other content creator. That's why I said a bigger content creator just tried to steal my swag all the way, but I mean, that's only gonna last so long. Everybody talking about him and shit, but that's only gonna last so long because he can only be himself. He can't be me. But that's my whole point in making a fucking YouTube page and doing all these lives and shit, so y'all can see what integrity looks like on a content creator. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody give you the real shit. There's other real content creators too. That's the ones I'm dealing with though. Like, I'm not gonna call out no name because I don't know everybody like that, but I can tell from talking to them, a lot of them. Like, that's why I like Ronan. Like, Ronan Travelers, he don't mind fucking telling you his opinion. Even when he get upset, I like it even more when he get upset because I know he keeping it 1,000. So, even when QB flexing, he's a popular YouTuber, but he keeps it 100 as far as I can tell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know him that well personally, but for him to plug me in last night, for him to chop it up with me, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a smaller YouTuber, that shows a lot. Plus the stories that he tells sound a lot more authentic. Like, you can tell, like I said, the guy copying me, like, he get up in the morning just trying to figure out something controversial to say. Like, he tells y'all that. He even told y'all he got his opinion from another YouTuber, but he not gonna share the shine. So you stealing other people's content and using it as your talking point, but you ain't gonna give the shine to the person. Like, bro, that is some lame ass shit, bro. I don't want to dwell on that, but that's just what I'm saying. Like, that's my point in actually making a YouTube page, is so you can see my content and be like, okay, bro, we're not bullshit. This is not no bullshit. It's really like that for him. It could be different for you, but it's really like that for me. And that's how I really see it. Plus, I'm giving you my personality, then you know how I think, so you can judge for yourself without actually having to be in the place. You, of course, you want to go for yourself, but if I had the information then that I have now, I would have fucking never went to Brazil probably. Or if I did go, I would have went to a different part. So that's what I want to do for you guys. I don't want you guys. Cause some people, man, like I said, I work hard, man. Restaurant work ain't easy, man. It ain't easy to serve people and fucking be nice when you don't feel like being nice and shit. So I just imagine people like that, somebody working at a factory, you know what I'm saying, or any kind of manual labor job where you working your ass off to save up money to take a trip. You might only take 2 trips in your life. Like, some people fucking never take a trip. So think about that. If somebody watching your content to love your content enough to take a trip to the place that you were showing off on your video saying how great it is, but they saved money for 5 years to do it, just to fucking be disappointed because you wasn't keeping it 1,000. You was just a weekend tourist yourself and didn't really understand the culture, didn't really know what was going on, but you was giving an opinion and showing the things you were showing and not really giving them a full picture. That shit pisses me off a little bit because, like I said, I wasted thousands of dollars going to Brazil. Yeah, I mean, and it's even content creators that push back on that, saying like, well, you shouldn't put all your hopes into a content creator. Like, I'm not, but if you paint the picture and say, oh man, just like last night when I said I was on Philly Dom live for a second, and he shot that shit down immediately when I said something about Brazil, because somebody asked him about Brazil. He was like, oh yeah, great. Brazil is the greatest. I'm going back to Brazil soon. It's so great. So I commented like, what the fuck? Like, I just, gave him a little pushback. And then he tried to push back on me. He's like, man. Yeah, he was like, man, you just know the wrong people and all this shit. So I just exited out the channel. Like, I'm not finna try to go back and forth with you on your channel about your opinion. If you love it, if you like it, I love it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But look at me and look at Philly Dom, you know what I'm saying? Like, we 2 different type of people. I'm not even a Philly type of person. Like, no shot against the North, but I love people from the North. Like, shout out to Razor Wilson. But, okay, I'm back. But yeah, I love people from everywhere, but we have different kinds of personalities, though, you know what I'm saying? So, he might not notice things that I notice. It's just like girls in DR. Like, DR is a great place, but I think a lot of guys don't notice certain things because we don't pay attention. Okay, so for an example, yesterday, or the day before yesterday when I flew in, I was sitting next to a girl that's from Ecuador, but she lives in New Jersey right now. She told me guys in the United States are too passive. Like, these guys in these Latino countries are more aggressive. They are more jealous. And the women are more jealous too. But the jealousy thing is not really the point. The point is to spend so much time with somebody, you know what I'm saying, and you don't really understand who you're spending time with. Plus, as a man, we take care of these people. Like, as a man, you're supposed to be taking care of your woman. So, to be taking care of somebody that's basically shitting on you, how do you think your kid's gonna be raised by somebody that don't have respect for you? You know what I'm saying? She think you a pushover, a lame for real, you know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of times in America, we taught to not pay attention to what's going on, to believe everything a woman says and all that shit. But like I said, she told me out her own mouth that guys are too trusting and they let it go too far. So if the woman telling you that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know that it's true. Yeah, exactly. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not telling guys to be like that. I'm not telling guys to be fucking crazy and going through your girl phone and all that shit, but I don't do that shit. But just pay attention though. You gotta pay attention. It's like having a friend that you entrusting with your information, but you're not paying attention to how they moving and how they treating you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just pay attention. People show you through their actions how much they fucking care about you. Like I remember I had this girl, I think like 3 years ago, and she was in a car club because I used to be big into the car club game in Atlanta. So she had a Challenger just like I did that was fixed up. So sometimes you end up flocking together with people that have similar interests. But I remember one time she came to my house and she stopped and bought her like some Chick-fil-A and shit, right? I was hungry as a bitch, you know what I'm saying? She walked up in there with a big bag of Chick-fil-A and didn't have shit in the bag for me. She didn't even call me from Chick-fil-A and say, hey, I'm about to stop at Chick-fil-A, give me something. So just think about how that shit kind of felt. Once she got there and started eating and shit, I would smoke the blunt and everything, so I'm getting the munchies. I was like, what the fuck? I'm smelling the food. And she laid up in my bed eating fucking shit. She laid up in the bed eating Chick-fil-A. So I had to order me some damn DoorDash to fill my stomach up real quick. But just the point of her not giving a fuck about me, but laid up in my bed trying to get some D. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to end that little situationship pretty quickly. And then just to think about it, if it was the other way around, if I rolled up in a woman's house with a bag full of fucking McDonald's, it could be fucking anything. And I ain't got shit for her. Come on, man. You know the treatment you gonna get, man. So that's what I'm saying, like, I'm not a petty person, but at the same time, like, if you know, it's common fucking sense, you know what I'm saying? Don't play yourself like that, guys. Please don't. Women respect you more for standing up for yourself. The ones that try to shame you for standing up for yourself, that's all it is. They just don't give a fuck about you. So they don't care how you fucking feel. They don't care if you live or die, pretty much. They don't give a shit. That same bitch. I remember I had got sick. It was during the coronavirus time. I got sick. And she was like, oh, it ain't nothing she said I was over exaggerating. And I had only known her for like 2 months, maybe less than that. So how the fuck do you even, excuse my language, how do you even know if I exaggerate on things or not? She didn't even know me well enough to make that statement. So that just let me know, like, you just wanted me to shut up and not say nothing about me being sick, because it doesn't matter if I'm sick. It don't matter if I die. Yeah, exactly. And she was a sickly person herself, bro, and wanted everybody to care about her. But all those things are lessons to teach you about people. So I'm not saying that to get on her. I'm just saying that so y'all can understand the context of what I'm talking about. Yes. That's definitely true. That's why I said I'm not here to complain about it. I'm just saying we gotta pay attention. Because there's some women that are nurturing and caring and they care about people. So we gotta show more love to them women. Right, exactly. Yep. Serious imbalance. Man, shout out to Cortez, man. You always come in with the realness. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, guys. I'll be live probably in about another hour, so I'm gonna check out some more lives. I'll probably go live in about an hour. I'm definitely not walking around with my phone right now. Fucking dude still hanging out at the front door. I would show y'all him, but he look homeless for real. I don't wanna do that. I gotta stretch my legs. I've been sitting here too long. Alright guys, I'll catch y'all in a minute. Thank y'all for tuning in for show. StyleKing out this bitch.